And first up is Flop.
Guess I'll just hold my action again, or I guess I'm gonna keep doing my bongos until something happens.
All right, Chandrak.
Okay. Shy Guy is gonna. Yeah, she's gonna take a 5-foot step and do a cure critical onto Mad Moen.
All right, she gets 500 points.
Ooh, excellent. Excellent. And then, Chandrak is going to cast. He's going to cast his project image spell.
Okay, so that is a copy of Chandrak without sight, I think. And that was 14 rounds, so Chandrak cast project image. And whoop, a copy of Chandrak appears. And it also has its own mirror images moving around it.
And then both. Well, I say both, but now it's 12 Chandraks at the same time say, "All right, now let me just hide, and I'll be ready."
And Chandrak gets 300 points divided by his classes. Or project image. Project image. Did I put the right spell? Yeah, project image. Okay. Tenzi and Company.
Tenzi will cast Cure Moderate Wounds on himself. And Ashriel will cast Protection from Evil on Mad Moen. And that'll be it for us this round.
You said Ashriel cast Protection from Evil?
Yeah. It's 24 rounds.
On Moen?
Yep.
24 rounds.
Wait, sorry. Oh, your cast. Oh no, Moen. Okay, Moen's pretty good. He didn't really need any more healing.
He didn't get
Well, I didn't heal him.
No, it was Protection from Evil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which I think is the green helmet marker. Or is that mage armor? I don't remember what Protection from Evil looks like. I don't even think we have one, actually. Maybe it's the cross?
There's a. I'm using a. No, that's for something different. Never mind.
I don't really use that spell.
You don't use Protection from Evil?
Not really. Honestly, I will admit, most of my characters have been like necromancy-ish, so the DM didn't really throw a lot of undead at us for that reason.
Yeah, I don't think I ever, on this batch, I didn't make a Protection from Evil marker. Yeah. I was kind of in the middle of creating another batch when I started making the next story arc, actually. So that's postponed, but that'll happen in the next story arc, I'm sure. Where we'll have better token markers eventually.
No problem at all, man. No problem.
This is a custom token marker set, anyways, but I made it like as soon as you could change your token marker sets. I made this one, and it's like missing a lot of stuff. It does have most of the basics though, like prayer and bless, and, you know, shit like that. Anything else for Tenzi and Company?
That's it.
Tenzi gets the 200 points for the cure moderate wounds because that was a slotted spell.
Yep. Thank you.
And I think that's it. So Sakaki Buma Kyokai says,
I think the ninja and I are ready when you are.
Tenzi replies, as soon as Shandrak has hidden, I will cast the spell to allow us to directly confront the Shogun.
Very well.
and he gives you a nod. Okay, end of round. And first up is Flop. Whee!
Once again, I will continue what I'm doing because Flop is unsure exactly what's going to happen. He's just going to jump into something fiery. That's all he knows. He's waiting for it.
All right. So Shandrak, your AIDS disappears.
Okay.
So the extra hit points because it ran its full course.
All right.
That really funny.
Good news.
All right.
And then this is 0 round for Tenzi's Detect Magic. And Flop is waiting. Yeah. Somebody rolled initiative for their necklace. I'm just going to remove that for now. Tenzi and Company.
We're going to hold our action until after Shandrak goes.
Okay. And Sakaki Buma and the rest of the NPCs are going to hold their action as well. And I don't know why there's 2 Chandraks. There should only be 1. I think.
Oh, actually, sorry. That was you deleted my real initiative. That's now the images initiative.
Okay.
So let me roll for myself real quick. Okay, yeah. So the 12 is the images initiative. Which we could act separately, but we'll be acting simultaneously for right now.
Okay.
So Chai Yai will reach out and give a cure critical to Musashi.
Okay,
Very
she
nice.
gets another 500 points for that cure critical. 17 points goes to Musashi. Nope, that was on the Necklace of Continual Light. Go ahead and re-roll it. That's why. So to front and
Oh, thank goodness.
Ooh, thank you. feel much better.
Yeah. Okay. 3. What the fuckles? Come on. Does Musashi no longer have Cat's Grace?
Yeah, it was dispelled.
Okay. And you returned his dex to normal, right?
Yep.
Okay. I gotta do a duration for... Or did I already do that? I did. I just named it the wrong thing. It's protection. Lightning protection. Okay, so the one on Tenzi is power chord 4. For protection from lightning. And it's 118 rounds. And then the one on Musashi is power chord 3. Okay. Whoops. Protection from lightning on Musashi. And that one's negative 117. We got protection from evil. We got protection from lightning. It slices, it dices, it makes French fries in 32 different flavors. All right.
And Chai will also she'll ask for Thalud to come over and to carry her.
All right.
And then Luther is going to cast. Where'd it go? He's going to cast Dispel Evil.
Oh
onto
yeah, is that the
himself.
one that it gives you like a bonus to your armor class from?
Mm-hmm. A -7 until I hit something or the spell runs out.
Yeah. The spell lasts for a maximum of 1 round for each experience level of the caster until expended. While the spell is in effect, all creatures that could be affected by it fight with a -7 penalty to their attack rolls when engaging the spellcaster. Priest using a spell causes a summoned creature of evil nature, an evil creature from another plane, or a creature summoned by an evil caster to return to its own plane or place when the caster successfully strikes it in melee combat. Hell yeah. And a saving throw negates it. So you still would cause damage when you strike them.
Yeah.
Even if they pass the... Yeah. Okay. I forgot about that spell. Level 5 priest. St. Luther gets 500 points. And he casts that on Shandrak?
No, he casts it on himself.
Okay. Because the range is touch. He can take a 5-foot step and cast it on Shandrak if you want.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, no. Shadrach will come. Shadrach will come over, and he'll do that. Yeah, Shadrach will come over and receive that.
So it is on Shadrach then?
No. I changed my mind. I want it on Luther. It's going to be on Luther.
On Luther, okay.
Shadrach is going to try to also hide in the gold coins.
And that has a duration of 10 rounds.
And his double stays out of the coins.
Yes, checks. D skills, hide in shadows. Submit. And then just I'm gonna name Shadrach copy. Project. What was it? What's the name of the spell?
Project image.
Project image. Yeah, Shadrach. Project image. There we go. As long as the first word is Shadrach, it'll still connect to the sheet. Okay. Anything else for Shadrach and company?
The Shadrach that's still out, he just turns to Tenzi, and the 6 of them nod their head.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to sort the tracker. So that's the end of the round. Was Tenzi holding his casting?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, and he and Ashrael. Ashrael's casting invisibility, 10-foot radius.
Ah. Ashrael. Is that a slotted spell or innate?
No, innate.
Innate cast. Invisibility. 10-foot.
So I made a little red aura. I don't know if the other people can see it. 10-foot.
Let's see. Red aura. See. Save settings. So everyone sees that red aura around. It's very tight around the angel. So it's Thalud and Chayai, and it's yeah, you can see everybody. It's looks like it excludes Luther. And,
Yeah, if I moved over,
and
if I moved over, if I moved over, it would.
I mean, not Erdrin, but whoever this is. Is that Erdrin?
Yeah, in the south, that's Erdrin.
Okay. And that's just regular invisibility. So as soon as you attack or cast a spell, anyone who is affected by that becomes visible.
The one I have.
Or if Ashrael attacks, everyone loses it. Or if you go further than 10 feet away from Ashrael, you lose it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What about the one that was poked? That I got poked with?
That one does not overwrite, so you still are affected by
I think I said
regular invisibility, right? It was regular invisibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, because this invisibility isn't as good as regular invisibility. Like with regular invisibility, you can go outside the aura of Ashrael's invisibility or whatever.
What about Ryer? He's kind of on the edge. Is he invisible right now?
Yeah, because it's more
Okay.
than 50% of his square. Like the circle
Gotcha.
goes over the center of his square, so it's more than 50%.
And then once that's done, Tenzi will cast Dimensional Folding,
All right.
targeting the throne room.
So
You want the full text?
Sure. All right, so a portal of sorts. Well, maybe I'll see. Do one of the nice fancy ones. Is it vortex? Or maybe it's portal. There's animated portals. Yeah, animated portal tokens. We'll go to the map layer. And this one will be this one will look like, we'll say it looks like twisting fire. So this 10-foot wide portal opens up in front of the party. And you can see through the other side, you can see the Adrian Royal Courtroom. And you can see let's see what this. East Central Coastline Adrian, Shea High Castle.
Sorry, but could we maybe just take a break just before we teleport in?
Yes. Yeah, let's take a 3-minute break. We'll be back in, or do you want a full 5?
Fine with whatever.
Okay, let's take a 3-minute break and we'll be back starting now. And we are back. I'm just refreshing my page because the music was starting to skip. I hate that. One of these days I'm going to replace my video card and it should help.
Which one do you have?
It is the NVIDIA GeForce GT 730. It's like 15 years old or something.
Damn.
Yeah, it's 2047 megabytes. It's a piece of crap.
Yeah, my computer's pretty decent. I only got it like just over a year ago.
Yeah, I'm kind of
I'm not-
rebuilding mine. I mean, I've already replaced the RAM and the hard drive.
Yeah, I could go a little harder on my RAM, especially now that the game's coming out. I got the 47 Ti, but I wish I waited a little bit because the slightly later ones have a little more VRAM.
Yeah.
I will admit, I got mine as kind of out of a spike computer. I didn't really need to get the one I got. I just was trying to make one of my coworkers I didn't like jealous.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 100%.
That's funny.
Because I knew it was kind of pissing him off, and I'm like, I was joking, then I was like, oh, I should get the i9 14900K, and he just like kind of glared at me when I did it, and I was just like talking to my other coworker. I'm like, I think I might just get it at a spike because it looked like it pissed off him.
Mm-hmm.
Even the guy at the store was like, are you sure you need this? I'm like, I don't need it at all. I'm getting out of this is a spy build.
Okay, so back to the courtroom. So you
Oh
can
boy.
see
Open. As soon as
where,
that boils open.
yeah, where in the courtroom did you want the thing to appear? Like,
At the same spot where the two people were performing. So it's a
Okay.
little bit in front of the
doorway.
throne.
Okay. Tokens. And it was Twisting Fire. All right. So immediately you can hear what the hell? Okay. Immediately you can hear music coming through the portal. And so I'm gonna give it vision, dynamic lighting, vision on, and limit field of vision to probably 180 degrees. Because you can't see behind the portal. Why is it backwards? Oh, because, okay, I got it. Kind of flip it upside down. Flip, vertical, and then face it the right direction. And then details and controlled by all players. Save settings. All right. So this is what you see on the other side immediately. Let's see, Andrea. East Coast, Shide High. Move party ribbon here. There we go. So immediately you see this in the courtroom. And you can see a bunch of those elite samurai at the throne. You see one of these guys. And on the other side, that bitch right there. The one that was drinking blood. And then on the other side, you can see these fuckers. So it's like a bunch of these dudes. Whoops. Not that. Bunch of... I'm actually going to put that on the map. There we go. Should still be able to see through it, though. So it's a bunch of these dudes kind of guarding the room. There's a band of, like, bards playing music. And the Shogun is sitting on the throne. And he's covered in, like, his face is covered in blood. All the way up to, like, his nose, like, around his mouth. And he has, he's wearing his full oyori with the kabuto on. And, he has blood around, like, in his beard and stuff, all the way up to his nose. It's, like, kind of drying and crusty. And then there's some wet blood around his mouth, and he's holding a cup of blood in his hands. And, he's got vomit running down the front of his armor onto the floor, and it's like, it looks like vomited blood, and there's like a puddle, like it's like he's gorging himself on blood and then vomiting every once in a while because his body can't take it. And then next to him is that succubus that was like killing people and taking their blood for him. And then on the other side is that Visage, which you guys remember is a undead demon. And then he's got, you know, these other samurai with him. Okay. So back to the dungeon. So that was the end of the round. It lasts for full round.
Yep.
There we go. All right. So, who does not step through? Is there anyone who doesn't step through? Okay.
The second the gate opened, Flop jumped through as instructed.
All right. Dimensional folding.
Well, he took it literally. You said as soon as you see the ring of the fire, jump in. So he saw fire, he jumped in.
Nice.
All right. So as you guys step through, no one ages.
Oh, sweet.
And the ninja can clearly see there isn't room. So they stay behind. And soon as you guys step through, the Shogun begins to laugh and kind of choke up some of that blood he's been drinking. Okay.
I gotta refresh this. It's all black. Is it supposed to be black and
Yep.
white?
Yeah, there's no tokens on the board you're in control of.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was broken or not. So.
So
Yeah, no
you
side.
guys immediately like displace the band. They just kind of get pushed out of the way. One of them gets pushed almost up to the throne, like onto the like the shogun's footrest thing. The other ones get pushed to the side. A couple of them trip over the samurai. The samurai just like push them back against the wall, and then that one gal that was playing the koto is right next to the dude up in front. And it was actually a play. What do they call those people that wear the masks and they do plays in Japan?
Not kabuki. That's the.
Yeah, kabuki theater. Yeah, it was kabuki theater. So, and then they had bards in the back playing music. And you guys pop in through the portal.
Like freaking chaos.
Yeah. So I'm going to put the outside guys to the front.
Like I said, I'm glad I'm little.
Yeah.
And invisible.
If I remember correctly, I can go between people's squares. 'Cause I'm little.
Yeah, you can pass through friendly squares.
I could be the ankle biter. Give me a little metal teeth, like what's his name? Jaws from Goldeneye.
And this is why I need a new GPU. Because everything is moving in slow motion for me. Okay, we will undo that. Okay, flop. And you're not going to need your candle in here, so I'm just going to delete it.
Yeah, no, you can do
And then here is a Shandrak type person. don't know where the other one is. The one that's hiding.
I guess we're gonna make a drop then.
Let's see, I could switch the dynamic lighting layer and see tokens. Looks like I can't really tell. Oh, there's a Tenzi. There we go. Okay. And yeah, as soon as you guys are through, do you leave the dimensional folding open?
As soon as everyone's through it, I dispel it.
Okay. And you can see behind it there is that one Glabrizu from before, Volioth. He was the one that got away. And the Shogun's like,
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
glug, glug, glug. And he's like drinking blood and immediately, you know, vomits it back up. And this bard, the one that's in the kabuki mask, up at the throne, he has to roll a dex check. Ability score, dexterity. Alright. He almost slips and falls on his ass, but he catches himself. Like, grabs onto the ottoman or whatever it is, maybe one of those foo dog statues. And you know, holds himself upright. And he's just the Shogun's like,
Oh, you must be those adventurers who have been wanting to slay me. Ha ha ha. Well, in order to get to me, Fizok, you will have to defeat this body. If you dare.
and
Luther says, "Your tyranny is coming to an end now."
all right. First up is Flop. What's Flop gonna do?
Probably slink off to the edge.
All right.
Where can I go? That guy's we're completely surrounded though, aren't we? This is considered combat, right? Or no?
No, not yet. No one's drawn weapons or anything.
Okay. Then I will try to cross. See if anybody notices what I'm doing.
Yeah, it looks like a couple people are kind of tracking you with their eyes as you move. The Shogun himself gets a saving throw versus spell to see you.
Specifically the samurai looking dudes.
Let's see.
At least I want to know if I go like all the way up to where.
Warrior
I don't want to like
17.
commit to the movement, but I'll move them more. The square I want to go past.
So the Shogun is watching you. The Glabrizu behind the portal.
What about that balloon thingy?
The Glabrizu is watching you. None of the samurai are, but there is. Let's see.
What's that blue thing next to the Shogun guy, the main guy, big bad guy?
It looks like
Or do I not know what it is?
let's see, Shift C, Control Shift Z, right? It looks like that. Okay.
Is that one of the things that's looking at me?
No.
Or can I even tell if it's looking at me? Can I tell what it is? It doesn't even have
It is
eyes?
not looking at you. It does have eyes.
Well, I mean, the picture is kind of small, so I can
It is, let's see, its description. Let's see, it appears as a wispy, translucent spirit with a frightening white mask where its head should be. They have no legs, but instead float or fly through the air at will. And despite their non-corporeal appearance, they're solid.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's as far as you can tell. That's the only creatures that are tracking you with their eyes is the Shogun and the this big ass Glabrizu back here.
There we go. I'm gonna go kind of hide here. I don't know what's going on. These things look a little out of my league.
I don't think Hide in Shadows is a bard ability.
No.
But like you're invisible, you can take cover there if you want.
Yeah, that's more just like a roleplay thing, not necessarily combat-wise. Just if anybody can see me, I'm gonna be kind of like cowering a little bit behind the corner. Just like-
Yeah, you can kind of tell that the Shogun is tracking you with his eyes, and so is that Glabrizu.
Yeah, they'll definitely see a slightly nervous-looking jester, kind of just little chink,
And then
chink as he turns off to the side.
yeah, Tenzi,
See how
your detect magic is gone now.
All right.
And then next up is, unless Flop, did you have anything else you want to do?
no, he's just gonna kind of. I'm just gonna kind of hold any action for now and just kind of see how things play out.
Okay. The Shogun like stands up. He's not gonna be sitting down. And then Shandrak, what do you do? Like Shandrak and company. They're not attacking you.
Right. Sorry, my page has been having trouble loading in for a while for this new page.
Okay, I will turn off token animation and see how that affects it. So
Yes.
graphics. So I'll disable the animated graphics.
Well, there is a lot of stuff going on with all the butches and other stuff around here.
Yeah,
Because those are doing a flicker effect too.
and I'm gonna
Looks cool.
reload my page. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
same.
90% of the lag in this on Roll20's VTT is it's either dynamic lighting or animated tokens. They cause a lot of lag. So the first thing I usually try is turning off token animation. And then if that doesn't work, I can kind of limit, because the map is big. It's actually a 3-level map, and I can kind of disable the dynamic lighting walls in the other 3 floors because you're on the ground floor right now. You just popped up out of the sewer. So I can disable the dynamic lighting lines on 2nd floor and 3rd floor, and that'll cut down a lot on lag as well, because they're not being used right now. So if we don't need them, I can just kind of shut it off by actually moving the lines to a different layer. I'll put them on the GM layer. Were you able to load in, Shadrach?
No, sorry. It's yeah, I'm sorry. It's still giving me trouble. But what I did, it loaded for a second. I kind of saw, looked like there was a room to the right of us. Is that an open room, or was there like a step or something, or was like a window?
I believe it was a doorway.
Yeah, it's just an open doorway. It's like a
Yeah. So
dining
the
area.
real Chandrak, who's hiding, is gonna take this time to he's gonna I think sneak into that other room once I load up. Oh wait.
Does sneak reduce your movement? I forget.
Yeah,
Okay, there we go.
to 1/3. Okay. So that's the ambient music on this map.
Oh, I would have definitely sorry, I forgot to say I would have definitely stopped my ball rules once I would have realized where the bad guys were.
Yeah. And
just kind of
Flop, as you enter the dining room, you notice that there is a door on the back side of the room, and there's a window, and through the window you can see a gazebo that's like covered in spider webs. And then you can see like a second dining room up here.
Okay.
And then against the wall back here is like the Shogun's like family symbol or whatever, so it looks like that's probably his table. And over here you can see another one of those like long drums they use for entertainment, like bards that play drums or whatever.
Yeah, I know those. What guy dude stands at each end and wax on it?
Yeah. What are they called? Starts with a T.
I don't know.
Taiko drums. Anything else Chandrak wants? Were you able to load in Chandrak? No.
Kinda, almost. It's a little finicky. So yeah, so like you were saying, so projected Chandrak is next to Tenzi, and I don't see the real one either. Do you want me to drop that, or do you will drop that?
Okay, so I will drop that from the other map.
Oh wait, actually no, wait. Yeah, it's a little crowded, but actually, yeah, no, I see me.
You can see yourself?
Well, I see my name under a couple other names. So sorry, I see this.
Yeah,
what
I
should
don't.
be the
I don't see your token anywhere, so I got to grab it off the other map.
Sorry. My headphone cord.
Where'd it go? Dang it.
Okay.
So you don't see the like I moved him around. You don't see the Chandrak below Ryer.
No.
Okay.
And I don't see your Chandrak on the other okay, there it is. Alright. Weird. Yeah, now I see it. Now that I'm back here. Yeah. So yeah, it's your turn. Your group.
Okay. How high is the ceiling in this room?
15 feet. Well, no, it's because there's 5 feet of stairs, so 20 feet.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so Thalud carrying Chai will just fly up to the ceiling.
Oh wait, no, actually that would raise the height of the whole rest of the house. So yeah, 15 feet. And the 5 feet of stairs, just put that dais up to where there's 10 feet between them and the ceiling. Where the throne is.
Mm-hmm. And let's
So it'd be
see.
really windy in here, huh? I'll put wind.
I think I could think flop one out of the way. I didn't do that intentionally either.
Okay, what's Chandrak and company doing?
Yes, sorry. So Thalud will he's gonna fly up to the as high as he can, and fly over above Ryer, and then Ryer, if I can move him, I'll kind of come over in the other spot.
So most of these
And,
characters are invisible, so
oh,
there's like
yeah.
I mean, other than the Glabrizu and the Shogun, they're watching all the invisible characters move around and shit. But
Okay, that's right.
most of the people in the
So-
room are unseen. So all they see is like
Yeah.
a Chandrak copy, except for the Shogun who's busy fucking choking down his blood and like laughing. And this Glabrizu is like watching you guys as you're moving around the room. And then St. Luther, you can take that snail off too.
Oh, yep, thank you. Um. ah. Yeah, I think that's all for me.
Okay, Tenzi.
Well, Asriel is going to be sitting by idly here.
Yeah. I don't see him on
So-
the.
I don't see him on the. He should be like either right where you have Tenzi, or I think relatively that's where he was. But actually, I'm not seeing him either. I can't
Okay.
click on him. Oh, is this him? Wait, this might be him.
I'll copy him from the other map.
Okay.
I remember you made him invisible.
Yep.
So he's probably like under another token. But
Yeah.
I'll put him right next to Tinsy.
Okay, thank you. There he is. Gotcha. I'm going to turn off his detect evil aura because it's all around us.
Yeah.
We are in the heart of you.
Flop's just gonna be one of the just saying. I wonder what that big demon lobster claw tastes like when it's boiled and steamed.
And Tenzi's going to cast the spell, and Musashi and Zalman are turning to attack the Glabrizo,
Okay.
and Ashriel would fly forward to attack the Shogun.
All right.
So I'm going
And
to roll
Shogun-
initiative.
Yeah. The Shogun actually is not surprised by your invisibility. Everyone else in the room is going to be surprised because they're not able to see you. And then the Glabrizu can also roll initiative as well because he saved against invisibility.
Okay.
All right. So we are in initiative phase. And here's the final confrontation. It's windy in here in the Adrian Castle. So this is...
I'm sorry, but can we take another really quick break? My computer is acting up with this. I'd like to just turn it off and on again real quick.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on. Just wait. Don't go anywhere. What I'm gonna do is turn off or put the dynamic lighting lines for the exterior of the building onto the GM layer. And then
You can just tell me what I see outside if I go near the window. I don't need to see it. It helps other people's performance.
because I have like an entire exterior map as well. There's 3 maps on this. On this page. Okay. Okay, so that should alleviate some of the lag. How's it working now, Shandrak?
Yeah, there was kind of a quick blip, and I think it's trying to think again.
Okay. So the reason, I mean, it's a 3-layer map, and then there's like 1 million doors on the ground floor. There's 1 million doors and windows. It's like the whole, the whole map is just covered in doors and windows. It's a
I
really
think it did
complicated.
better. Do you think you could take the other one off? So there was 2
The
layers you
second
could
floor,
take off?
yeah.
Yeah.
So the second floor is not really being used yet, so I can kind of put that on the GM layer as well.
Have this sec, may I have 2 extra things for my darts, please?
I can't hear you.
Oh, that's right. For the initiative turnover thing, was it you or me that does the extra darts? I can't remember.
The extra what?
Because I have 3 attacks for the darts. Sorry.
Yeah, I have to. So you roll initiative for the first one, and then you tell me that you need 2 more lines on the tracker, and I'll
Okay, that's
I'll
what
give
it
you 2 more. Yeah.
I couldn't remember the term you were using before, so it's like, yeah, sorry, when you got a second, please.
Yep. Okay. Oh, okay. So that should alleviate some more of the stress on your GPU, Shandrak. Is that better or worse?
Yeah, it's definitely better. It's just
Okay.
it's still a little slow, but a lot better.
Okay. The only thing that sucks about that is I have some things that are on the GM layer that you're not supposed to be able to see. Well, I guess when I put them on the lighting layer, they'll go to the lighting layer. So, I
Just be
think
honest,
I can
play your
see it
character.
on the lighting layer, so should be okay.
Now, if we we see something we shouldn't, just play your character and be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll block light. Like my notes, I don't know if they'll block light on the lighting layer. So, all right. So let's see. Flop, you need 2 more, and the Shogun. It looks like he grabs his bow first thing, and you guys know what he's got, right?
Oh
Yes.
fuck.
Lop's going in blind, hence the cowardice.
So he's like, Kia! And he grabs his Daikyu.
So one of those like crazy ass giant long Japanese bows.
Yeah, it's a Daikyu bow. They're like 6 feet long.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I just wasn't familiar with the term for it. It's not one of those weird, crazy ones. It's like super. Isn't it meant for like horseback?
Yes and no. The bottom half is shorter than the top half, so you can shoot it while riding a horse. But I think most of the time they didn't really do that. It's kind of a rare thing for them to shoot from. Like in competitions, yes, they did
Yeah, I just
that.
didn't
But
remember the exact.
in combat, usually they'd be standing in a formation.
I'm
And
kinda- that kind of stuff, 'cause I was a knife maker for a long time, so I know how to make a lot of weapons. Haven't made a bow yet though.
and then let's see, gear and equipment. $12, $24, $42. And then extra long range is 10% more than long range, right? So that's 4 more. So 46. And a Grand Master of the Bow has 5 per 1. So you guys can tell he's a Grand Master. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We should probably be concerned
Yeah. Yeah.
with that.
We should be concerned, but perhaps Tenzi has a solution to that problem.
Yeah.
Jeez.
There is always a solution, especially at higher levels. Do I not have the turn order? Okay, there we go. There we go.
Are you ready for extra attacks yet?
Not yet. Okay, who needs extra attacks?
Musashi needs 2, Zalman needs 1, Ashriel needs 1.
And Moen and Ryer will need 1.
What the fuckles? Can you get the genie out of there? Can you put him back where he was?
Yeah, sorry, just... Yeah, I'm trying to cast a spell, so I tried to move him. Is there anything else you could do? My computer is still kind of bad. I might want to restart before the fight.
I guess the rest of this floor I could put on the GM layer, or at least about half of it. Oh. Weird, I can't tell what I'm selecting now. Let's try these. There's something really big over here that's... I don't think I went all the way around the castle with one line. That's weird. That's about all I got right there. Because it's trying to select things that are on the other end of the castle when I... Maybe I can do some of this southern wall here. Yeah. Alright, are you still having lag?
Yeah, sorry, it's been a while since it's been this bad for my computer.
Just go ahead and just do a refresh. I don't think you should have to. I mean, unless you didn't clear your. Did you clear your cache before you started playing?
Yeah, I could try that. See how much it helps. Yeah, I'll refresh it first.
Yeah, if you run, do you have C Cleaner?
I'm not sure, but I'll just clear my history.
Okay. Yeah, and then if you're using Chrome, if you clear your history on Chrome as well. I think you said you use Opera though, right?
No, I use Chrome.
You use Chrome? Yeah, so Chrome has in the little 3-line or 3-dot thing for settings. You can go down to delete browsing data. And there's actually a keyboard shortcut for it. It's Control-Shift-Delete. And there's options for like the last 4 weeks. You can delete your browsing history. The only thing is you'll have to log into Roll20 and then come back into the. So it's like refreshing anyways, because you have to reload the VTT. I can't hear you.
As soon as he pushes the keyboard shortcut, the computer just loads.
Alright, I'm refreshing now.
Fortunately, it should load faster now.
Yeah, the music came in quick. Still loading.
Yeah, he must be rocking an early old PC. I will say this is the first PC I've bought in a long time.
Yeah. This is a pretty. There's a lot of lines on this map, a lot of dynamic lighting lines, and then there's also a lot of windows and doors. So it's a really fun map to fight on because, I mean, you can like jump through the windows and shit, or like.
I'm gonna lie, I was gonna. Once it was my turn, I was gonna be like, is the
It's-
window open or not?
It's basically it's built for like ninja intrigue because there's so many ways to get into and out of all the rooms and stuff. You can sneak around and like unlock a window, while you're sneaking and then climb through it and then kind of take a shortcut across a courtyard to go into another window to a completely different part of the castle. Or you can climb up to the second level and, climb into a window up there. And this map has the rooftops on it too, so you can like climb up to the next level from the outside, and it's awesome. I love this map. And there's like guard towers, and it gets really there's a lot of intrigue possibilities on this map. Did you load in, Shandrak?
Yeah, mostly.
Okay.
Now I'm trying to roll my last couple things. Still pretty slow, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's probably from the doors and windows, I think, because you didn't have this issue in the water temple,
Yeah.
and that map was enormous. It was like 5 times as big as this one. It had 5 times as many dynamic lighting lines. So it's probably just the doors and windows that's doing it. And unfortunately, those I can't. There's no like they're on all the layers. The doors and windows. They're on every
Yeah.
single layer. So that's what's weird about them. You can't really hide those or whatever. Oh shit! It looks like there's a door that I didn't line up. Whoops. There you go. So this room is kind of big, so the ceiling has to be held up by some pillars. And they're pretty small for the most part, these pillars are. They're like not even half a square wide. They're like maybe a foot wide. So that's what those dynamic lighting squares are. Alright. Looks like I kind of need to fix most of their positions. So I'm just kind of fixing those right now. Are you still rolling, Chandrak?
Yeah, I'm trying to add my multiples and roll for Chandrak's initiative. So I just need to do Ryers and Chandrak.
Okay.
Sorry, cause it's taking me a while to scroll the tornado tracker. I can't tell. Does Ryer have a second attack?
No, I don't think I gave him one, so
Okay.
I will give him one now. So it should be all the way at the bottom. And I can type it in for you real quick. What's his multiple attack?
Sorry, my computer is struggling.
See if I can find it. Okay, I think I see it. It is 10.46, so that's 10.46. Enter. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to sort the tracker.
Wait,
This-
just one last second. Dang it, come on. Okay, there we go.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I'm going to sort the tracker. And it starts a new round. It's a surprise round. So during a surprise round, you can cast one spell, make one attack, yada, yada, yada. So no multiple attacks during the surprise round. And that does tick down the Vengeful Strike by 1, minus 166. Okay. So surprise round. Oh, and so Tenzi's sight ability has one round left at the end of this round. And then it looks like you didn't roll initiative for flop. So go ahead and roll initiative for whatever you're doing for flop. Unless that's from the previous map. Is flop 0 from... Okay.
I thought I did.
Yeah, you did.
I see it.
I don't see it, but you did. Because I haven't scrolled down yet. And then Astral's innate ability, cast invisibility, 10-foot radius. I never put a duration on there. What was...
It's special because it depends on
Oh, that's right.
when anyone attacks. Yep.
It's regular invisibility. So I'm just going to take that off the tracker. So it looks like first up is Ashriel at 1.44. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's gonna, for once, issue a little bit of restraint, and he's gonna wait until someone else that he cast the invisibility on goes first, so he doesn't ruin his casting of invisibility. So he's just gonna wait. Hopefully not too long. He's itchy.
He
But
does
he's gonna wait.
not. He doesn't have such restraint.
Okay.
So he's
Well,
got
then he will.
a lot of
They
targets to choose from, though. So he doesn't have to move because there's a samurai right here next to him. You can, attack that samurai and become visible, but
No. Yeah. If he's gonna attack, he's going for the king.
yeah.
So he's gonna fly up. He's gonna gain some altitude. And then everyone who was in that 10-foot radius is no longer invisible.
Yeah. So
And he,
when he attacks, it spoils the spell for everyone, right?
well, as soon as he leaves, whoever's not in his 10-foot radius, they become visible.
Okay.
So some people still will be. And then as soon as he attacks, it's off for everyone.
Okay. So he invisibly flies over to the Shogun, yeah?
Yes, yeah, he's flying right on top of this kabuki actor.
Slice and dice. We've been waiting for this for what, 2 years?
Something like that, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies if I'm not quite as excited as everybody else.
Yeah, it's
Oh, no, that's
understandable.
okay.
Totally understandable. Yeah.
I came in at the end of the last arc.
Yeah.
And he's going to use the katana +4. And he's going to use his +6 from Tenzi's probability control. And he will attack the Shogun.
Oh yeah. Oh, and don't forget your +4 for being invisible.
And plus
Enlarge.
one. Plus he's enlarged, plus Ryer, plus Hero's Feast.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. The Shogun sees through your invisibility, so you don't get the +4, but you get all those other bonuses. Yeah. I think if he attacks you, he gets a -4 to hit you, though. But he's totally aware of your presence. So he is not shieldless. He has He's wearing Oyori. Like beautiful Oyori, beautiful Kote. Yeah, so his AC is 4, 3. Yeah, yeah, rightly said 0. Yep, okay. And a metric fuck ton of health because you just did, what, 12 damage to him because it was 17 on the die. You did 12 damage to him, and 1 second. 1 second. What the fuckles? Okay. For some reason his token is not... What the hell? Shogun Fujitawa Yoshinada.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized. Yeah, it's kind of so clustered in here. I don't know where Erdrin is. I didn't roll for Erdrin. God, anybody see him?
He might be underneath another token or something.
Yeah, I do not see him.
I will copy his token from the other map. Okay, he's right here. And can you turn off? There's like multiple blue auras. What's the one that's on Luther?
He has protected from evil, 10-foot radius.
Okay. So I'll just make that like green.
Where did you drop Erdrin?
Right here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of big blue auras.
Yeah, Erdrin also has a silence 15 feet on him.
Okay, I'll just make that bright green.
I wonder if it's the other Ashrail token that still has the 100 feet evil on. I
Probably.
mean, I can't see the other token, so I'm not seeing it, so I can't change it. But
I remember he had a metric ton of token markers. So
yeah,
just
he
look
does.
for.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we should be able to see him, right? But I don't see him. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, you can see he has a ton of token markers.
Are you gonna roll initiative for Erdrin?
I'm sorry. It's my computer is being very stupid. Yeah, it's being very very slow. And
Did you want him to like backstab or something?
yeah,
his
if you could just
rifle?
roll, yeah, his gun, cold shot.
Flintlock musket and called shot.
Sorry about that.
So he now goes on 11.8. All right, so Ashriel attacked the Shogun. I don't get why his hit points are not linking to his character sheet.
That was happening. I think that was what was happening to me before.
Oh wow, none of his shit is linking to his character sheet. Shogun Fujitama Yoshinada. Okay, it's because I had his name wrong. That's why. Okay. I think. Yeah, the initiative lines should stay legit because I didn't do anything with the token, like delete it or anything. All right, so yeah, his shit's linked now. All right. So Ashriel slices him for 12 damage. With that katana +4, and then You also have your Wakizashi, yeah?
He has the Nodachi.
Yeah, Nodachi.
He's enlarged. Yep.
Alright, -9 beats AC 0, and again, you slice him up for 21 damage. Shandrak.
Shandrak, it's a little crowded in here. So he is going to move silently north through the room and try to backstab this Glabrizu.
Alright. Let's see. No. Okay. Yeah, you get your backstab. Because you hid in the gold and then moved silently through the doorway. And then you just passed another move silently check. And you crit! Oh,
Big
fuck
crit!
yeah. Oh, yeah. So 103 damage just kills him. Just outright kills him.
Yeah, so Shandrak, he sneaks out of the room, comes around. He's kind of tall enough now that I think he can kind of do the move where he comes around and he slits his throat and says, "Thanks for sending the Glabrizu away from me."
And yeah, you slit his throat, and he just bleeds all over the place. And you can hear him squealing like a pig, ah, like that, because his, vocal cords are slit, and his silver cord sticks right out of his back, and kind of pulls him through this portal into the silver void, and he grabs on to the outside of the portal with his crab claws, and then he reaches up with his weird humanoid hand, because he's got 4 arms, right? And he flips you the bird, and then his crab claws snap off or whatever, and he gets sucked through and disappears. The project image, Shandrak.
Okay. He is going to try he is going to cast a Stinking Cloud.
Which Shandrak initiative do you see? 1.84 or 5 point whatever?
So I see 1.84 for me, and then 3.81 for the image.
And then what's the next initiative you see after that? Moen?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So what's the project image doing? Sorry.
He's casting Stinking Cloud.
Stinking Cloud. So we've got a token for that. That's level 2, yeah?
Yep.
Spell AoEs. Wizard 2. Stinking Cloud. So you should be able to move that almost anywhere in the room. I'm going to put it to back. So stinking cloud. What's the duration?
Uh, 14 rounds. Sorry, it's really fiddly with me. Can you send it maybe a square to the right? There we go. And a square to the right again. And then kind of right, down and right.
There or what? Are you there?
Sorry. Yeah, it's just taking a minute. It's still kind of slow. Yeah, I think a couple more, probably 2 more squares to the right.
Now it's in the dining room.
All the way?
Yep.
Oh. Okay, yeah, sorry. It's really slow for me. It looks like it's kind of half and half. It's all in the dining room right now.
Yeah, all the way in the dining room.
So it looks like I can be able to fit it to where like essentially I'm getting all 4 of these samurai. Can I do that? Oh, there we go.
There's
okay,
3.
So, yeah.
There's 3 samurai.
Right. Oh yes. Yeah. So
And like a
Okay,
couple of bards.
yeah. Okay. Now it's in the correct spot for me. So yeah, send it up and to the left.
So now you're just getting one of the bards there. You want it one more square to the left where it gets the samurai guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I wish I could maneuver it myself, but yeah, I want to get all the samurais. It looks like like the way it looks like I get the samurais and like a little bit south and a little bit of the door. Like that's what I was trying to go for. Like if there was like a square south or 2.
Because the samurai go all the way up to the wall with the door on it. If you move it south, you're missing 1 samurai. You're only getting 2 samurai. If it's
Okay, yeah. So from there, yeah. So that's 3, right? That should be good.
No, that's only 2 samurai. Because you moved it down. You want it up all the way against the wall? Now you get 3
Yes.
samurai. There you go. Okay. And you're getting both bards too. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And you're also getting flop. So flop, you got to roll a saving throw versus spell.
Shit. Oh.
And I don't see flop's
wait.
token anymore.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I would have seen flop because I can see invisibility. Where is flop?
You don't see him actually. He's on the other side of the wall.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry,
Actually, no, you do. Yeah, you see him right here. Yeah, he didn't
Where
take
is he?
cover. He's like two
Well, it's kinda
squares.
like Coward
2 squares.
position, but I
What
was
the
gonna
hell?
say.
He's like 2 squares left of the dining room table.
Ugh, okay. Jeez. Well, yeah. Honestly, yeah. I don't think this will kill you. I think I'm gonna keep it there.
What am I saving for?
What the hell? Spell.
Spell? Okay. I just didn't hear what the save was. I just heard the save word. So. One sec here.
And then I'm gonna roll a group save for the samurai. They count as Warrior 9. And not multi-class or triple class. They all succeed and are pushed out of the stinking cloud immediately. So 1... 2...
I think I did that right. So flop is well.
Yeah, looks like your target number was 13 or higher, and you rolled 11, so that's a fail. All right, so flop. I think you stay invisible, but you're now choking and vomiting and stuff. And I think every round you get another save.
Yeah, and after seeing the samurai, actually no, I think I'll leave the cloud up for a minute.
And then, let's see, these bards. This Kabuki one. It's probably level 1. That one's a bard 4. So save.
I'm not 100% sure if my roll was right. What did it say? Because I can't see.
You failed.
No, there
You
won't
rolled
be
too
actual
low.
roll.
11. And the target number was 13 or higher.
And that was with the like the modifiers work is what
Probably
actual-
because 13 is pretty low for your level.
I'm like, I should have had a +4 for that, so I was wondering what the hell my actual
Did you
dice
put a +4 in there?
That's what I'm wondering if it worked. 'Cause
What's the other? I know you have luck, but what's the other +3 for?
the save to spell for the con bonus.
Oh yeah, because that's
I thought it was the same,
poison
it
and
shows it.
gases and wait, no.
Says-
Oh yeah, it's
says-
for all
said-
spells, huh?
Yeah, it said
That's
just
for all
spell, 'cause
spells.
it's written when I bring up the thing that says saves, like the little icon when I save myself.
So go ahead and look up your levels spell save in the player's handbook.
Yeah, no, that should be a +3. It's written on here. I just don't know if it actually went through.
Yeah,
On the
check
actual
the
roll.
book to see what your save is. If it's 13, then you have to re-roll the save. If it's 17, then everything's correct. Which I think it is 17 because you're level 2, right?
Level 2 bard saving throw for spells is 15.
15. So yeah, you have to re-roll that and give yourself +4 because you only gave
Okay,
yourself a
so
plus. What?
It-
Plus
yeah, 'cause
2?
it just-
You only gave
it's
yourself a
showing
plus
in
2.
Well, it's showing in the notes portion, but it's not actually translating over. That's all. I wasn't
Yeah, you have to physically type in until you get actual magic items that give you bonuses to your saves. You have to physically type in.
It just literally says +3 for 11 cons. What it says, it just has my typed in bonus on the button, so I just assumed it was calculating it.
No, those notes are there so that you can type them
I
in.
didn't realize that, so that's where my mistake was. So.
So just make sure you give yourself a +4, not a +3, or whatever +2 that you gave yourself.
Yeah, no, I understand where I made the mistake now. So.
And spell. So that is Rogue 4.
Anyways.
So that adjusted. You gave yourself a +5, I think. You said it was.
No, I did +4. I clicked +4. If you want, I can literally do a video of me doing it. Like, I straight out did +4. I don't know where that extra one.
Okay. It's probably because we have. Yeah, your luck bonus is already in your modifiers. So you don't have to worry about putting in your luck bonus. So go ahead and re-roll with a +3. Because your luck is already built into the save. And then this bard is now choking and hacking or whatever, and then this bard gets a save as well. Spell. Nomad and Rogue. No, Rogue 1. This bard is stuck there too, and we're just waiting on flop. Oh, you rolled a 1. Okay, so it's +4. Go ahead and re-roll that, but with a +3.
That's literally what I just did.
You did? Okay. Weird.
Like,
Okay. Yeah, no, that's correct. Okay, now it applied. Yeah, it applied the +1. All right. So, yep, that's you rolled a 1. That's like the worst possible roll. All right. And then Chandrak. Yeah, that was your project image, so no XP. And the next up is Mad Moen.
Well, it still came from my slots.
Oh, that's
Doesn't
right.
count.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, it counts. I forgot it uses your slots.
Alright.
So that's what, level 1 spell? 2 spell?
Yeah, 2.
2. So 100 points divided by your classes. 50 in each.
Alright.
And then next up is Moen.
I'll swing away at the
With
samurai.
that
It just came up. Which
Um,
actually, whoa, that's a 20. That's a head slicer.
You are no longer invisible. So that +2, I think, is correct because it's
Yeah, rally and hero's feast.
Rally and Hero's Feast. Okay. And that's going to be his surprise AC. Because it's a surprise round. So that's a 10 on the die, but you still hit him for 10 damage. And Solynod.
Solynod is going to send his whirlwind up north. And I think it's big enough that he can have it begin buffeting the 3 samurai on the left-hand side.
Yeah, probably. I think it's 10 feet across at its base. Measuring up to 10 feet across at its base. 40 feet across at the top. So yeah, I can buffet those 2 guys.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's only enough for 2. Then yeah, I'll go down 1. So I'm I'm not attacking the bard.
Okay. And the attack
And that'll
Whirlwind
just do
counts as
2/6 damage to
spell
him.
AoE and ignore armor class. Whirlwinds count as a spell AoE and ignore armor class. The whirlwind strikes a non-arrow creature. Fewer than 2 hit dice. Creature must make a saving throw versus breath weapon. Creature on the contact whirlwind. Yada yada. Hardier beings as well as aerial or airborne creatures take 2d6 points of damage per round of contact with whirlwind. Okay. So damage is 8 to both of those guys. Okay, so Flop's turn is saving throw versus spell to get out of the cloud.
Get out? I thought it was just to get attack.
I can't hear you.
I thought that was just to like you just weren't able to attack Sticky Cloud, but it has been quite a while since I just.
You actually can't do anything until you stop like choking, and you have to roll a saving throw to get out of the cloud. And then after you get out of the cloud, you still are choking for like 1d4 plus 1 rounds, and it's like a debuff, I think.
I think I changed this so this works this time. I'll find out in a sec.
Fine, Stinking Cloud. When Stinking Cloud is cast, the wizard creates a billowing. Yada yada. Yada. Okay. Any creature caught within the cloud must roll a successful saving throw versus poison, or be reeling around.
Seriously, I gotta get a 7, dude. Like, come on.
Or be reeling around, unable to attack because of nausea. Okay, so it is a saving throw versus poison.
Poison? Oh, that would be a different one.
Yep. So go ahead and roll that again. And don't forget your +3 from Constitution.
That only applies to the spell. Or is that also
Should
now
apply
a spell?
because it's poison. Pretty sure you get it for poison. Don't you get it for poison? It's like spells, poison, and
I thought it just says spells, so I assumed it was just for spell. I could be wrong. I was just assuming.
I'm gonna give it to you anyways. You get the +3.
Alright, I'll take any bonuses. If you want to give it to me, I'll take it.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll a save versus poison with a +3.
Just give me 1 sec. Extra classes. I'll finally roll
Okay.
above a
Nice.
finally roll above a frickin'
So you're able to leave the cloud, but for 2 rounds after leaving the cloud, you're still unable to attack because of nausea. But it says you're unable to attack, so you can still move and hide, do shit like that.
I'll scamper.
Yeah, and you're still invisible too. So,
And that goes away when I attack, correct? This one?
yeah.
Yep.
Regular spell?
And for 2 rounds, just for 2 rounds, you're unable to attack because of nausea. So you're still throwing up all over the place. But you're not in the cloud anymore. Okay. Next up is Luther.
Luther casts Recitation.
Nice. Okay. So we'll give him a red aura because. What's the radius? Is it like 60 feet?
Let's see. Yes, 60-foot radius.
Okay. So you guys can see that red?
Oh, that's pleasant.
You see that? So anyone that's in that, you put on a prayer with a 2 on it. Prayer is the little guy praying, and he's got a blue shirt. That's a token marker for it. And it's what, a +2 to hit and +2 to saves?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. And then if you are in the same religion as Luther, which I don't think anyone is, it changes to +3 to hit and saves.
Sorry, which token did you say?
I'm sorry? What was that?
What?
It's a guy that's like praying. It's near the bottom of the tokens.
Yeah, it's a little blue shirt guy that looks like he's prone, he's praying, he's got his hands together. And then so once you put it on your token, hover over it and press 2.
Oh, okay. I was like, why weren't engaged?
And then the enemies, they all have -2 to hit and saves. And then the duration is, let's see, Luther cast recitation. What's the duration? Like 1 round per level or something like that?
I believe so. Should be 10 rounds.
Okay. So for 10 rounds, you get +2 to hit and another +2 to your saving throws. And then that's what, a fourth level spell?
Yep, 4th.
So Luther gets 400 points. Sakaki Buma's not even on this map. Ryer.
Okay. Ryer will. Whoops. The hell? Screen just scrolled down for some reason. Okay. Ryer will stab at the samurai he's next to.
The one that's in the whirlwind?
Yeah.
I guess I'll allow it with a called shot. It's kind of, he's getting
Oh,
bounced
okay,
around
well,
and shit in there.
okay. Well, does it look like he's not threatening? Does it look like I can move away from him?
Yeah, they're surprised, so you can move away, right?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Those guys were surprised.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, in that case, Ryer will. I will move kind of diagonally, and instead he'll try to stab at the succubus.
Nice. So that's against her surprised AC because she's also surprised. Oh, wait a minute. They're immune to surprise, I think. Yeah, never surprised. Shit, I should have rolled, let's see. Succubus of Fame. Initiative. Innate spell. I completely forgot that about succubi. They're immune to surprise. Cannot be surprised. So that is her shieldless AC. I think you're still within the invisibility, so you do get +4 to hit. Yeah, go ahead and re-roll that with the +4. You get +1 from rally, +2 from.
Well, Asher will
Uh,
attack, right? So
Yeah.
like, he wouldn't.
Yeah, he doesn't have invisibility.
Oh, okay.
I just
Yeah.
haven't been able to take that
You
off.
can
yet.
remove the marker then, I guess. Go ahead and remove the markers from everybody, so that doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
I
Just
think there's one on Solynod.
it's going
and-
slow for me.
Okay, so you should have +3. Yep, +2 and +1. Okay, yeah, she's shieldless. So 7 versus AC2 is a miss. Musashi.
Musashi turns and attacks the samurai right next to him. And he used Ki when he rolled initiative, so he's using Ki here.
Nice. Very nice. You got that Alienware motherboard and GPU, right? Michael?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I have an Alienware tower.
Oh, the tower too. Very nice.
Yeah.
Is it the classic one that looks like an old refrigerator type thing?
No. It's just plain black. Well, it's black, and then I have the color. I have it set to blue right now.
Hmm. Weird. I'm not.
Musashi's not.
Huh?
Musashi's not enlarged, right, Chandra?
I think he is. I
Let's
can't
see.
really check the tracker. It's really slow for me, but I'm pretty sure he should be. But double check.
So he has protection from lightning, and that's it.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I guess I didn't get back to him.
Okay. So Samurai is, he's got the Kote and, Oyori. So -9 beats AC3 because it's on the turtle line. And you cause 14 damage with the katana +4. And then you got another sword, right?
The Wakizashi, yep.
14. That was a Grandmaster. Okay. And then on the Wakizashi, that's a confirmed crit. 19 on the die, and you cause another 12 damage. Okay, Ashriel.
Nope.
Oh, okay, you don't see that. All right.
you don't see that?
Do you see
Oh, that's
Erdrin?
the other Ashriel. That's the other Ashriel. Let's we can delete that one.
Yeah, I just deleted it. Shit. I didn't see where he was either. I wonder if
still
I
see
can
the blue.
undo. No, I deleted them on the tracker. I didn't delete the token. I wonder if I can undo. Nope. Can't undo deleting something on the tracker. Shit.
I can see where he is on it. Well, where that thing is. Well, it's someone else that's who's there. Okay, never mind.
What square is it in?
Right. Well, I'm seeing an 11.8. I assume that's actually somebody because it doesn't have all his
Yeah.
token markers.
Yeah, that's
yeah, that
Airdrin.
included his Airdrin.
Yep.
So Airdrin's up now.
Yeah, so I moving him silently up north, next to Shandrak, and he is gonna see what he can do about the Shogun with the silver bullet.
Oh yeah. Mhm. Uh. So go ahead and roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and roll a d5. If it's 1, it's the Shogun. If it's 2,
Well, I rolled for call shots.
you roll for call
I asked
shot.
you to roll.
Okay,
I asked you to
good.
roll for call shot for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. So you gave yourself a +4 for
Oh
being
damn it!
invisible.
I might not have added it. Fuck. All right. Let me re-roll that.
+2, +1. So you got, oh yeah, you're not invisible anymore. You have a -4 for call shot, and it looks like a +1 for Hero's Beast. Bless.
Yeah, he should have the bless and the recitation.
Okay, so that
He
is
should have
plus
+3, -4.
-4. I'm seeing -4, +3, and of course it's a +4 for the backstab. So yeah, -3 versus AC2 hits. Why is it AC2? You shot. See. Why is it AC2? Is that
Because the isn't that a gun thing? Is it ignores part armor?
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah, it says at short range, it's just dex, cover, and magic bonuses. So he loses his armor. Is that it? Does that sound right?
So his AC should be versus AC 7.
Mm.
If it's a short range, dexterity, cover, and magical bonuses are the only factors that contribute to target's AC. Yeah. Okay. And you cause 123 damage.
Yeah.
Killing the Shogun.
Dang.
So, as the Shogun is raising his arrow, his bow, and appraising his targets, suddenly you don't hear it because Eredrin is silenced, but a hole just appears in his, blowing out his right eyeball,
Yeah,
like
you don't.
the right side of his head.
You don't hear the bang, but then you hear this like splat as yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
And blood goes everywhere. Okay. The succubus. see. D100. Oh. Looks like the succubus summons. Let's see, red fire. Right over here. Whoops. And out steps one of these. And he says,
You called, honey?
and the succubus is like,
These guys are trying to beat us up. Kick their ass. Or put them in the dead book.
Fine, honey. Watch this.
and he steps over to here. And faces Ryer.
Ooh.
See if Ryer's protected from evil.
Yeah. Yeah, Astral cast one on him.
Yep, protection from evil on Ryer. So there's a -2 at least. He does have higher ground because Ryer's on the stairs. And or wait, no, we did you can't get higher ground unless your feet are above their head. So it's gonna be just regular. Okay, so attack. So he busts out this sword that looks like a lightning bolt and attacks Ryer with it. Shorter melee, same elevation. It's going to be a -2 to hit because of the protection from evil, and then no damage roll modifier. Ryer has what, turtle AC? Oh no,
Yeah,
he's a bard.
okay.
Oh yeah, he's a part fighter now. So yeah, 2 versus AC -4 is a miss. And then he busts out with a whip. On Ryer. So it's like a long cat of nine tails. Shorter melee, same elevation, -2 to hit. 0 versus AC -4 is a miss. And then everyone around him except for the succubus takes What? Oh, it's 4d6. Okay. 17 damage unless you have like fire immunity or fire resistance.
Yeah, Astral is immune to normal fire, half damage from magical fire.
Okay, so he takes 8 damage from that, and then
Then if it's magical fire, does he get magic resistance?
no, because magic resistance only works against slotted spells and innate magic powers from magic items and races. Like it has to be an actual spell template spell. And then Ryer, I don't think he has fire resistance, does he?
No.
So he takes 17 damage. And then these bards just die. Perish in flames. Ah! And they just perish in flames. They're dead. I don't think this one has... Yeah, that one's... And then the possessed samurai, of course, takes 17 damage. But I don't think they really care. And then the throne burns up. And like I'm gonna put start this stage on fire. 'Cause the whole thing's made of it's like made of wood. I think everywhere. Oh yeah, you guys. No, never mind. It doesn't say that it catches items on fire, and you have encountered a Balor in a house before, and it didn't set shit on fire. So never mind. It's just creatures. Yeah. That's kind of weird, but that's just how it goes. Okay, Zalmand.
We'll turn to face this surprised samurai and attack him.
Okay.
Oops, wait, I forgot. He's enlarged. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah. Times 1.9 damage. It's a big damage bonus. All right. So on the surprise line, negative 15 beats AC 3. You cause 16 damage.
And then he will punch him with a shield.
All right. Shieldless, or sorry, surprise line, negative 11 beats AC 3. You cause 12 damage.
Dang, that's a lot for a shield punch.
Yeah. Tenzi.
Penzi. So in previous times when we've seen people being possessed, we saw like some ectoplasm or something coming out of the possessed skin. Do we see that from the Shogun on the throne?
Not yet.
Right. So
But
he casts a spell.
you know it's coming though.
All right, then he casts physical mirror, so he's going to put it in the 20 feet. Kind of on this line here, right in front of the Shogun. I don't know. Can't I make it like right on the line? I guess not. I don't know.
I forget what we were using for physical mirror. Because you can't see it,
Yeah,
right?
It's invisible, yeah.
Yeah. And it's what, 10 feet wide or 5 feet or what?
Okay, so I want to do it like this. If you can you see my
Yeah.
arrow.
20 feet wide?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, right there.
Okay. So I'm just going to put a rainbow portal on the GM layer for now.
Okay. And so things can still go through it north to south, but not south to north. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So like Astro can attack, but the person on the other side cannot attack him.
Yeah.
Or any of the people. Yep.
They can walk through it, right?
But yeah, they can walk through it. Yep. Cannot
Okay.
attack or cast through. Cannot see it.
And 20 feet wide. All right. What level is that? 5?
6th level.
6th level. So Tenzi gets 600 points. Chai Yai.
Chai Yai is going to use the Lude's Whirlwind to call lightning on those samurai.
Nice. So that has a casting time of 1 turn.
I thought it was you. I thought it was you cast it, and then every time after that, it's a turn to do that.
No, it's a casting time of 1 turn, and then every turn after that, you get another bolt for like a number of turns equal to your level or something. Did you roll the spell template?
Yeah.
Because it looks like her initiative is 13.96. Do you see her initiative as 13.96?
No, I actually see it as a 999.
Okay, so it's not her turn. St. Luther, is his turn 15.69?
I think that's the end of the round. Because the next one I see on that turn order is Astriel's 101.
101?
Which would
Yep.
be a
Same.
summon.
That's the end of the round. So St. Luther already went. Alright. And then Chai Yai has spent 1 round casting, so that is Chai Yai casts Call Lightning +1. So it's going to be -9 now. Alright, initiative phase, except for Chai Yai if she wants to keep casting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why not. A whirlwind is also called a funnel cloud, so yeah, I'll count that as a storm. Why not? It's weather. It's weather, kind of. It's weather enough. Wow. All right. So now, the Shogun's mouth opens up, and slime starts to emerge, but it's behaving like smoke. It like just billows out of his mouth, and it masses and amasses and amasses above his head, and it takes the form of a Baylor. But this is no ordinary Baylor. He's head and shoulders taller than the other one. Head and shoulders taller. He's still a large creature. Not huge. And he says,
Ha 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 ha. You're too late, Burke. You came here to fetch those magical writings, but you're too late. My master is on his way. Ha 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 ha. The ritual is nearly complete. Ha 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 ha.
Where? Says Ryer. Where's that dark Tenebris?
That's for me to know, and you to find out, Burke. Ha 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 ha.
You're gonna wish you told me.
and so this one.
Yes, I actually, yeah, I forgot. I don't know what to roll for this, but Ryer is just gonna try to defend himself this round. Just try to parry.
That's base size initiative.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right back. I just have to take a leak real quick. Be right back. All right. Okay.
So Thalud has to concentrate on the whirlwind. Could he concentrate and maintain it and still use one of his other innate powers?
I think you have to keep so. No, that's if you go do something else, then you stop concentrating.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
so there's a couple spells that are like that too. There's like Wall of Fire. Wall of Fire lasts as long as you concentrate. If you stop concentrating, it stays for like 1d3 plus X amount of rounds or whatever.
Yeah.
Flaming Spear will. It's Flaming Spear is weird. So you can stop concentrating on Flaming Spear and it'll stop where you leave it. But you can pick up concentration again and roll it around again. Like you can stop concentrating, cast a wall or a fireball, and then go back to concentrating on Flaming Spear and roll it around. But this one, the description says it lasts until you stop concentrating. So if you stop concentrating, it'll drop the 2 samurai and disappear. And then also there won't be anything for Chai Yai to cast her lightning spell with.
Yep. Yeah, just double checking because
Yeah.
it's a weird thing.
Let's go ahead and take a full 5-minute break. Starting now. Looks like we got a minute left. Okay, we are back. Is anyone still rolling? All right. That looks like it's it. Okay. So minus 165. Okay. Here we go. Round 2, ding ding. Oh, what was the... Okay, so this is the round 0 for Tenzi's sight spell.
Gotcha.
And then, what was the duration on the project image stinking cloud spell?
14.
Okay, minus 14. Come on. So now it'll be minus 13 because I would have ran through it just now. On the tracker, should be in between negative 12 and negative 20. And why didn't it move? There we go. And first up is Shandrak.
Shandrak will he will move silently. Come on. Just a few squares, and then he will take a 5-foot step into Zalman's square and try to backstab the weakened samurai.
Right on. Oh shit. Okay. Forgot to roll initiative for him. And the other samurai, so they are. Yep, you get your backstab.
Nice. Computer can cooperate.
Oh. Okay. Yep, -8 beats AC 4. You cause 58 damage to him, killing him. Go ahead and describe how you do so.
Kendra kind of ducks under Zalman's arm, and then just all of a sudden, like a cut just appears in the guy's gut.
Zalman looks at his sword, looks at the guy.
Moen.
Right? With him out of the way, Moen. So. There we go. Come on down and try to hack at the Balor next to Ryer.
Okay. That is shieldless. Flank. Negative 15 beats AC negative 8. You cause 24 damage.
Are they large?
Oh, yeah. 31 damage. What the fuckles? Somebody already damaged him, right?
Not me.
No, I don't think so.
It's 31. Enter. My keyboard is acting up. Minus 31. Enter. There we go. Alright. So Fizok steps up to the plate and he says,
Ah, Ashriel, I have heard of you. I've been looking forward to this. Taste my metal.
and with a lightning bolt bladed sword
Does he
strikes
still have
at
any stone
Ashriel.
skills?
He attacks himself.
Yep, he does.
And even Astral has to be surprised because he doesn't know that it's there. He's like, bring it on. But then,
So he goes to slash at Ashriel, and his sword disappears through a flat plane and reappears, and he actually does strike himself because he's shieldless. And it causes 4 damage. Why did that? That should be more. That should be more.
rolled a 1 on damage, I guess.
Modifiers add to monsters hit dice.
It would have been sweet if
Okay.
he could have decapitated himself.
Yeah. Yeah, he causes 4 damage to himself. So now you can see that he is a lesser scion of the Balors. And he shouts out in agony,
Ah, you tricked me.
and then he does not use his whip, but his body flames.
Will they go through?
They should go through and then come right back. So it only hits his
Okay.
side, which
Okay.
is, I think the Visage might be the only creature that is. Let's see. Tanari. Yeah, half damage from magical fire. Yeah, so he takes let's see, what was it? Body flames, 20 damage, cut in half is 10. So the Visage takes 10 damage from the body flames. And that's it. The Balor is immune to its own body flames, and then the Succubus is immune to magical fire. And then the Succubus What happens when you try to pass through the field? It just doesn't let you through. You pass through and come right back out.
I think he can pass through, but I'm going to double check here. I'm scrolling up to look for it.
Yeah. I don't even remember the name of it.
I'm gonna redo it and do the full description.
Yeah. Because the Succubus is gonna, she was gonna try to claw. Ryer, but now that she knows that there's something up with the field here, is gonna move first. And I don't think he's, yeah, he is threatening her, okay. Well, wait, no, who did Ryer attack last?
I think he did try to attack her last round, but he missed.
Okay.
It looks like it only does attacks, so you can walk through it.
Yeah. Operates from only one direction. There's only one side of it. In the case of physical attacks, the attacker must roll to hit himself. Yep. So she tries to punch Ryer and ends up punching herself. So left fist, shorter melee, higher ground, -2 to hit for the recitation, because she was there. No damage or modifier.
Also, I think -4 because he's parrying, or -5.
She can't attack him. She's attacking herself.
Oh, okay, right, okay.
Whoops, I did point at him. Left fist. Shorter melee. Oh, I guess it would be same elevation. Yeah. And then -2. Yeah. And she shieldless. 1 versus AC 0 is a miss. She's like, what the fuck? You know, because her hand comes right back and tries to sock her in the face. Ryer.
Trying to defend himself, just parrying.
That's right. Okay. Musashi.
Katana attack on the samurai in front of him.
Okay. -17 beats AC 3, costs 22 damage. And it survives.
Try that Wakizashi.
There you go. // Alright, -2 beats AC3, cause 14 damage, and kill him. Go and describe how you do so.
Slashes right. His first attack hits him kind of in the stomach, and the guy kind of bends over, and the Wakizashi comes, hits him right in the back of the neck, right in between the helm and where his Yori starts. And down he goes.
Oh yeah. Flop.
I don't think it can really do much. I'm kind of stuck in this room, to be honest.
Yeah. You're also choking and hacking for this round and the next round. I forgot about that. I think you can still move. You can do everything but
Ooh,
attack.
I can't do like a full action, I don't think. But I just don't think I can really leave the room without going back into said cloud. Is what I'm more saying as why I'm trapped. I don't think I can get back out.
I think you can do everything but attack is what the spell description says.
Like after I save. Or once I enter the cloud again, do I have to save again?
If you walked into the cloud again, you would have to. Yeah, you'd have to save again.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, unless I jump out the window or I go out this random door, I'm kind of trapped in here.
You can see doors, windows. I mean,
I will walk up to the door. Is there anything I can go? Is it locked for one?
it doesn't look locked. No.
I will try to like go out a little bit, not too much. You know, I know I'm invisible, but seeing a random door open might be suspicious.
So go ahead and click on the door icon,
Okay.
and it should open for you. There you go. So you see this yard outside, and there is a spider web laden like gazebo, and in the spider web is one of these. It looks like that.
Avoid where that is. People will just hear a little nope. And I am going to.
And it doesn't seem to like look at you. It kind of notices the door open. It just like turns and looks at the door, and then it just kind of turns away. Doesn't seem to notice you.
I will cautiously. And I will try to go over here.
We are in combat, so your movement is 6 unless you jog. Opening that door was part of your movement, so it doesn't do anything.
Okay. I'm actually gonna probably jog there. Can't do anything else. I'm trying to see if there's another way I can get around. Go a little slowly.
So you can see back into that room you just came from through this window right over here to your left. What the? And then over here, it looks like there's a completely different room.
Yeah, I kept going.
And you kept going. You can see an open window right here. On the other side, there's a like a bookcase.
How much movement does it take to climb through the window? I got 3 squares left. I was jogging.
All it takes is a dex check to hop up through the window. It doesn't take any extra movement.
Score check, right? Yeah, dexterity check. Is that correct?
And don't forget your +1 for your dex check from luck.
Yeah, that I did. Alright. Success. Barely, but I don't know. Yeah, just barely, but it worked. Alright.
So before you hop through, you can see these two
shit.
creatures.
Oh, did they notice me with my face against the window?
So before you hop through, you notice these two creatures. Are you still gonna hop through? They
Do
don't. They don't
notice
seem
me?
to notice you.
I will, but I can't remember. Do I have move silently? Is it on my key table? I forget. Just double check. Oh, it's just I got detect noise. I have the opposite.
Yeah, you don't have move silently or hide in shadows. You're not a thief.
Yeah, no, I was getting that confused with the I can hear stuff the other way around. I am not quiet. I will try to be quiet though, and I will say screw it and try to go in and see what happens if I go just in the window and I'm just gonna stay there.
All right, so they do have a chance to see you, but they have to pass a group saving throw versus spell with no bonuses or anything. They count as fighter level 12, so they're probably going to pass. Warrior 12.
Okay. That's not good. Oh.
And they pass. So they are going to join the initiative.
Not great. Didn't really feel like making a new character after 2 games, but I guess I might be.
So one goes on. Well, I'm just going to say that they can't join in this round because you finished your entire turn and then encountered them, so. Solynod.
He will have the whirlwind do some more damage. That was weird.
I think it's like 2d6 or something.
There we go.
Okay, 8 damage for both of these samurai.
And yeah, now that that samurai is down, the Lud is going to take Shy and fly. So that we're just kind of outside the door in the hall.
He's already carrying her, right?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
carrying her.
So while he's concentrating, he can only make a half move.
Yeah, so that should be
A lot.
Yeah, that was 4 squares, so he's
He's got
good.
a lot of move, yeah. Shandrak's project image.
He's gonna try to cast Hold Person. Or Hold Monster, rather. And he is gonna try to hold these 3 samurai in the corner and the visage.
One to 4, caster's choice, creatures in a 40 by 40 by 40 cube. Okay. If 2 are attacked, each saving throw suffers a -1 penalty. If only 1 is attacked. Okay, so there's no penalty for them. I'm just gonna do a group save, and it's save versus spell to negate. And they have a -2 because of
Recitation.
recitation. And they count as Warrior 9. And they save, so no experience awarded.
Hmm.
Next up is Ashriel.
Oh, what about the Visage? You able to get him?
Oh, he is undead and immune to charm spells.
That's right.
Ashriel.
He needs to finish off this Baylor over here because he's got magical fire hurting him, so he will try to do that. Katana.
The one to his left.
Yes.
Okay, so that's back attack. Alright, you hit his AC exactly, and you cause 24 damage.
And if he's still standing, I'll follow up with the Nodachi.
Okay. Alright. -4 does not beat -8. Zalmond.
Zalmond. I guess he will move up to here next to the projected image of Shandrak, although he doesn't really know that, and take on one of these buffeted samurai.
He's gonna need to make a call shot while they're in there because they're like getting bounced around and stuff. That's hard to track them.
Oh, okay. So I didn't roll for that, so should I wait till the end of the round?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Airdrin.
Okay. Airdrin is going to. Yeah, he is going. Shit, what did I roll exactly? What's that? Sorry, I had a brain fart if I had rolled with Katana with him. I don't think I did. So, yeah, he's just going to reload his gun.
Yeah, I think a bunch of your characters have like katanas +1 now or something like that. If that's what you're talking about. He's not proficient with it, so you can't.
No,
backstab.
Airdrin is. Yeah.
Oh, Airdrin got a proficiency with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But but I think I rolled for my gun, so I'm just gonna reload that.
Okay. Tenzi.
Cast Divest on the new Baylor that appeared in front of Ashriel, attempting to reduce his magic resistance by 19%.
Okay.
There's no save, but he does get magic resistance.
Okay. Vest. Okay. Yep, he resists it. So no experience toward.
Yep, gotcha.
So the Baylor is he's gonna strike out at Ryer again. Oh,
Alright, that's minus
everyone-
7.
see, everyone around him takes body flame damage. Of 10 to medium creatures, 19 to large creatures. I think anyone who's enlarged is Asriel's enlarged, so that's 10 points.
Yep.
And then was Moen enlarged?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 19 points for him of damage. And then Ryer's still medium creature.
He is
right?
not.
Okay, so that's only 10
Mhm,
damage.
Yep.
And then the other Baylor is immune to it. Samurai takes 10 damage. And the Succubus is immune to it too. Minus 10. And then you said minus 7 to hit.
Yeah, for parry and protection from evil.
Okay. Minus 7. Oh, you know what? That should be minus 9 because of Ashriel's protection from evil is even stronger.
Oh, nice.
Or is that
That's
just
right.
against Ash?
Just his personal one is stronger, not what he casted on the others.
Okay. So that would be if he was attacking Ashriel. Gotcha. Okay. So 7 versus -4 is a miss on the turtle line because he's got a shield, right? Ryer's got a shield.
Yep.
Okay.
Protect.
And then the Baylor also tries to whip him. Round -7. So -5 hits. If that weren't modified by -7, then it would have been a crit, but it's not a crit. So he takes 2 damage. Magically wrap around the victim who is drawn into the Balor's bodily flames. You already took flame damage. 14 damage per round. Escaping the whip requires successful check against half the victim's strength score. So, yeah, you'd have to roll a strength score divided by 2. Whip that holds the victim cannot be used in attacks. So you get basically grappled and pulled into the Balor's square. The Visage. Let's see. St. Luther is not slowed anymore. I'm going to take that token marker off him. Okay, so a charm effect comes over St. Luther. Does Hero's
Well, he
Feast make
charms-
you... Say what?
He charms himself. Charms himself.
Because of the thing?
Mirror. Yeah.
Okay, he's immune to charm.
Yeah.
And then St. Luther.
Augments his recitation with a prayer.
Prayer. Okay, so that further increases the bonus to hit to +3, and then you also get +1 damage, and an additional +1 to saving throws. So +3 to saving throws and attack, and +1 to damage.
Nice. Nice.
And then what's the duration for his prayer?
That should also be 10 rounds.
Okay. Luther, prayer. So all those prayer symbols you can increase to 3 instead of 2. Moen. Multiple attack.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so yeah, he will come down and he will try to go toe to toe with this samurai.
All right.
To the south.
Yep. All right. -20. That is, yeah, you lop his head off. He dies.
Off with your head. Shink.
0 HP. Musashi.
And the head rolls underneath the succubus.
Musashi. So this guy here is like buffeted.
Yeah, he's being bounced around inside of that whirlwind. So it's going to take like a called shot to time it right to get him, unless you want to get sucked up inside of it too.
So, but I could move away and he couldn't like attack of opportunity, could he?
They can't attack anything right now. They're just, there's like no saving throw, and yeah, I don't think there's any way to get out of that thing.
All right, so he's going to move over and attack these others, one of these other samurais then. Yeah, this guy right here.
And this Kabuki theater guy They can move around inside the cloud. So they're... this one's going to move over here, and this one's going to move so they don't get in, like, crossfire. They're puking all over the place, though. They haven't passed their saves. And this chick kind of like... oh, she's trapped. Oh, wait, no, she can walk out. Yeah, she kind of goes around the corner here. Okay, negative 16 beats AC3, you cause 15 damage. Flop. Oh yeah, you already took all your movement. Ashriel, multiple attack.
I mean, so Ryer's in the square, so if I try to attack this Baylor, I might hit Ryer.
No, I'm not gonna go that far. I don't think the rules say that, so you can just attack the Baylor.
Yeah, that's what I want to do with the katana.
Yeah, I don't think the rules say if two things are wrestling or, whatever, that you might accidentally hit your buddy. I think you just walk up and attack whichever guy you want to. They just occupy the same square when they're grappling. You literally just attacked Ryer, though. I thought you were...
Oh, because you... I
yeah,
got you.
I moved the Baylor up so you could attack him. It's a back attack, too.
I thought it was Ryer. That's my bad, sorry.
Probably gonna kill him. Not gonna lie.
Gotta hit him, but yeah.
Yeah, you hit him, and yeah, you kill him. Okay, go ahead and describe. You did 30
So he cuts
damage.
off the arm that had the whip that had Ryer entangled.
Oh, thank you.
He's like, no! As he's sucked out into the astral plane.
And I have to go. I have to go at the top of the round. Sorry for the late notice, but I just.
Okay.
Yeah. Zalma second attack. He's holding to the end of the round because he's doing called shots.
Called shots. Okay.
Did
Musashi.
it look like Zalman wanted to go over to the samurai?
No,
Did it look like he was going over?
No, he's going with these guys in the whirlwind. That's what.
Okay.
So now we got Musashi again.
Yeah, Musashi. He's got something to say here. Take a crit.
I think he got something to say.
All right. Yep. Natural 20. 21 damage. No, 24 damage. Minus 24. Okay. Chai is still summoning. What was Tenzi doing?
Tenzi casts a divest, which failed, but Zalman's waiting. He's going to do 2 called shots, or a couple of called shots on this guy here.
Is Tenzi's initiative 999.45?
No.
Okay. So I'll just delete that then. Weird. That must have been from the other map.
Yeah, it must have been from the Dimensional Fold.
Yeah, that's the end of the round. I'm gonna put down Let's see. 1, 2. You killed 1, 2, 3. You killed 3 samurai this round, yeah? Yeah, killed 3 samurai. So, before initiative phase, 3 Glabrizu appear. There's 1 here. I guess Tenzi will be. Well, it'll be here. So whoever this is, invisible, kind of gets pushed over 1 square. Shandrak.
Yeah.
Okay. And then over here in the corner, another one appears. And it kind of displaces the whirlwind.
All right, I did my Zalman's 3 call shots.
Oh, okay. And then Moen gets displaced up to here. And another Glabrizu appears in the corner. Okay, Zalmond, attack, attack, attack. So negative 10 beats AC 3, that's a hit. Negative 10 beats AC 3, that's a hit. And then 3 versus 3 hits. So that's 17, 17, and 15. 34, 49 damage. And you kill him.
Nice.
And another Glabrizu appears. The whirlwind gets displaced pretty far. It's gonna get displaced way the hell over here. And bring that samurai with it. And it's gonna suck up that cloud of stinking it's gonna suck it right up.
Oh god, that's horrible. Now it's a stinking whirlwind.
Stinking whirlwind. Okay. So that's you killed 4 samurai and the shogun and a Glabrizu. So we're gonna start with the Glabrizu. They're worth 44,000. I'm gonna put you guys on the landing page real quick. I think I'm gonna go to the landing page too, so I'm not lagging as much. There we go. Okay. So one Glabrizu, 44,000 points, I think. Yep.
Sorry about that. I'm back, but I have to leave in about 5 minutes again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all
Number
good.
of player characters is 3 now. Number of NPCs who are in XP was 7, right? Let's see, chat archive. Show on one page and find group XP. Seven NPCs who are in XP. Number of creatures defeated was 1. Hit dice for Glabrizu is 10. Warriors and bards in the party was 4. Okay, and then we have NPCs, Adria, Shidehai, Shogun Fujitawa. And he is worth looks like 48,000. Shogun Fujitawa Yoshinada. 48,000. Number of player characters 3. NPCs 7. Creatures defeated the encounter was 1. And he is 25th level. That's why he had so much health, but you just axed him with that gunshot.
No,
I'm
it's
really
so
lucky
silly.
with good initiative.
Yeah. Number of warriors and bards in the party was 4. Okay. And
Alright.
then there was 4 samurai. Let's see. Bard samurai. Possessed. They were possessed samurai, katana grandmasters, level 9. So there were 4 of them. So 4. Possessed samurai, katana grandmaster. They are worth 6,000. Number of player characters 3. Number of NPCs who earn XP 7. Number of creatures defeated was 4 of them. Hit dice per creature is 9. Warriors and bards in the party was 4. And I think that's all. I think that's all that you defeated so far. And then flop. So you're just 1 experience point below level 4 now. So I'm
It
pretty
was
sure
a
that's
Baylor.
a Baylor. That's right.
Yeah, we did kill one Baylor.
1 Baylor.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the first experience of the first one, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep. So that's
Like, I don't have shit for math.
Adria's story arc and Tanari, Baylor.
Assuming I don't
Okay.
get pasted next game.
Yeah. And you
Little
get to
gestures.
roll up to 3 this game right now. So 1 Baylor. They're worth 46,000.
I have one Hail Mary in my head that might get me out of this, but it's not gonna be. It might not. It's probably not
Number
gonna
of
work.
NPCs who earn XP is 7. Creatures defeated 1. They have 13 hit dice. And Warriors and Bards of the party is 4. Okay, so I know Flop gained a level. Did anyone else gain a level? Any of the NPCs or?
Nobody on my team.
No, but Moen is getting closer.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, Tenzi's not too far away. Probably 8 weeks or so, depending how things go.
Nice. Why does Flop say Willard? Oh, because you rolled for the donkey.
Oh, oh, damn it! I had the wrong thing clicked. Sorry, my mistake. Shit, I leveled up the donkey.
Yeah.
That's a good day for a donkey.
Right?
Okay, let's retry that.
All right, thanks
Damn,
everybody.
I didn't
I got a
mind
bail.
it.
Sorry. Thanks everyone.
Yep.
Take care.
Have a good week, Michael.
Sweet, I got a better roll anyways. Fuck yeah. I'll take
Nice.
every hit point I can get. I'm still probably not gonna survive next game, but whatever.
So both your current and maximum raise by 6, and then
Excellent.
your spell slots, you get to fill them all as you earn them. You get to fill them. So
I only rolled a 5 though. Why do I get 6?
oh, you didn't roll a 6? I didn't see what you rolled. I just assumed you rolled.
No.
It was a 5. Okay. So both your current and total raised by 5.
Alright, cool, I got that. I modified that right as soon as I rolled it, so we good. Just gotta change the actual physical level there.
And if you gained any more spell slots, you could fill those as well.
I don't think so. I can't.
I
Remember.
don't-
No, I think no, I do. I do. It's I'm thinking of the spell level. I'm fucking that up. I can get more slots. I'll look that up real quick.
Yeah, I think you might have 2 level 1 spell slots at level 3, and maybe a
so. I think it-
second level one.
Maybe. No, that's for we're thinking wizard.
Oh,
Yeah, I think we're thinking
Yeah,
wizard.
Bard
Wizard-
3 is just a second first level.
ah,
Yeah,
okay.
A third level wizard gets a second level spell slot.
Yeah. You don't even have a 3rd level spell to fill it anyways, so it wouldn't matter. Because bards don't get, they're not like
Yeah, I
wizards. They don't get spells as they level up. They actually have to find them.
Always making the wizards find shit.
But the cool thing is, there's actual in 2nd edition. There's actual rules for buying spells from other casters, and it's pretty cheap in my opinion. It's 1,000 GP per spell level of the spell, but you have to find an NPC that has it.
That's why I don't like the later versions of D&D. They really nerfed the shit out of magic. It's like harder to work with magic and get it in 2e, but like once you have it, it's way more powerful than the shit in the other editions, in my opinion.
Yeah, and in
Oh.
2nd edition, material components is an optional rule. Thank God. Oh my God, I hate that rule.
I used to use them. Like little ones, I didn't mind. Like if you just needed like dirt or some shit, like I kind of just assumed you'd spend like I would use it like rations. You kind of just have to spend a little bit of money at the apothecary every once in a while as upkeep, unless it was like something like a diamond or whatever that was expensive. Like you had to have certain spells need. I kind of didn't really do like.
Yeah,
the full version I got.
there's a lot of spells that require diamonds too,
Yeah, some
like
of them require
stone skin.
some pretty expensive items. Not all of them were consumed though. Like certain things, like one, I can't remember what the spell was, but one just required like a really fine quality little silver mirror of like a certain price point, but it wasn't consumed. You just had to have it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there's a few like that.
So, like, that's why I kind of did like a half version. If it was like something like you needed like grave dirt, I'm like, you can just stop in the town freaking cemetery and pick that up. No problem. Like, you're not gonna. The wizard is not gonna forget that. Like, it's kind of like the survivalist forgetting his flint and steel or some shit. Like, you're just kind of assume that the adventurer knows this shit, right? It's like when the sky starts pissing water, you know to put on your poncho. Like, it's not rocket surgery. Like,
Rocket surgery. Oh, that's good shit. It's not rocket surgery.
I've been saying that shit since I was a cook when I was fucking like, what was I, 17, 18?
It's not brain science. It's not rocket surgery.
I basically pissed off my my sous chef so much that she fucking was like, just got mad and literally she meant to say fucking, like, she ended up saying it by accident, saying rocket surgery, and I'm like, I'm fucking taking that. She's so pissed at me because I was supposed to be pissed off at her. I thought it was.
We're supposed to be angry, damn
Broke
it.
out on her and she fucking misspoke. She meant to say rocket science, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so much better. I've literally been using it from that day on.
Yeah.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. Did not expect this game to run for like 7 fucking hours.
Did you fill your spell slots?
I'll have to figure that out. I'll do that later. I'm fucking brain fried.
Yeah, and actually, I won't be able to go next week.
Okay.
I'm going on a trip for my birthday. We're gonna go.
Oh, happy birthday!
Check out New Orleans.
Cool. Wow, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
New
next
Orleans.
Monday is my birthday.
Nice. Well, eat some shrimp and drink some wine and have fun.
Oh yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Don't go near water.
So yeah, well, I guess we'll do next week we'll do a one shot somewhere, and yeah, I'll have to put something together.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, have a good one.
Have a good one.
And thanks for playing, guys. I'll see you, Shandrak, the week after next.
Yeah.
All right.
Later, guys. Not just you. Later, Josh.
Thanks for playing. Take care. And for our viewers, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like who we are and like what we do, I strongly urge you to check out our links below. There's a bunch of links to donate to St. Jude Children's Hospital. You can join our Patreon. And you can leave tips at the PayPal if you want. And then there's a link to join the game. And then if you're still with us and want to earn a few extra channel points, we're going to raid into my friend Lord Gosumba. It looks like they're talking about the Tale of the Comet, which is a game that we were playing a couple years ago, actually, as one-shots. So here we are, going to raid in about 10 seconds. It looks like they're not quite talking about that anymore. But here we go. Bye-bye.
Flare arrow.